Nikki Aquarius. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I start. But you all can post your questions. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hello, Amanda. So this is just a last minute thing. What better way to do free questions than Thanksgiving? Mm. So, Nikki, if you could provide me with this person's name, that would be awesome. I don't really connect with, I can pick up on people's zodiac signs often, but as far as me answering questions using their signs and birth dates, I don't typically do that. Hi, Phyllis. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well. Mm. Yes. So I'm taking yes or no questions. And yes, they are free. Um, but I'm trying to wait till I can get, a few more people in here. But you can go ahead and post your question though, and I'll get to it. Mm, that's a good question. So if Nikki Aquarius is here, if you feel comfortable, could you provide me with this person's name or an initial if you don't want to give their first name out? Hello, Melly Mercy. So I don't need zodiac signs or birth dates. All I would need is your question and possibly their name if it concerns somebody else. Mm, you're a few days before my niece's birthday. She's the 15th. But yeah, I won't need birth dates, zodiac signs, or anything like that. Well, I guess I could go ahead and get started. Um, I might want to go ahead and do that anyway because if too many people get in here, I'll be focused all over the place. That's okay. A lot of people don't. That's fine. Um, I was gonna do Nikki Aquarius first, but she's not responding, so I don't like to answer the questions while I'm they're not in the room because I could be on somebody else's energy. But um, I'm gonna go with Phyllis first. So, do you have empathy? Mm, yeah, I feel like you do, but I'm gonna, clarify with my cards here. I'm using two different decks: Sacred Power reading cards, and where's this other box? Oh, Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue. Aha. So yes, that clarifies what I just said. So that is a yes. I'm gonna give, another card. So I'm trying to wow, give people one card each. I'm gonna try to answer the questions first, and then I'll clarify with the cards. So Phyllis, you have the energy balance card. Also, as you can see, it focuses on the different chakras. At the very top, though, is the chakra. It's either this first one or this second one at the top is the one that you really want to focus on. That's your throat chakra and your crown chakra. And what that's going to do is that's going to help open up your third empathic. I do see that. Um, this is just something telling you to work with it and work towards it so you can keep that gift. Um, it is draining though, I will say. So you do kind of have to be careful. But yes, you are empathic. Um, I hope that helps, Phyllis, and happy Thanksgiving. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna get Millie Mercy next, and then um Nancy. Nancy, if you could provide me with that person's name, that would help out a lot. So does Malik only want to be with me? I honestly feel like he doesn't. You're welcome. I honestly don't feel like he doesn't even know what he wants per se. Um, he's definitely not balanced. I can tell you that much. But we'll see with my handy dandy cards here. Yeah, his mind is very crowded because my head is starting to hurt. Um, yeah, so I don't really think he knows. Hey, Beverly, I haven't seen you in forever. God, my head hurts. So if anybody has a question that hasn't asked yet, just leave it down and I will get to it. Okay. I think I already told her that. Nancy, when it's your turn, just provide, if you don't feel comfortable giving out his first full name, you can always give me an initial too. That'll help. But I will need something other than does he want to stay with me, because we could be picking up on many different people that possibly has been in your life and in your past. So I will need a specific person to look at, because if I say yes, it may not be the exact person you're thinking about. Hello, Alexandria. So, anybody that has a question involving somebody else, please do provide me with their first name or their initial. The zodiac signs don't really help me much, um, but a name is what I would really need. A name or an initial. Give me 1 second. I forgot I was logged into this live chat. I've get Jesus. Uh, Okay, everyone, I'm back. I apologize for that. I ended up forgetting that I was logged in onto another website. Um, it is the My Tarot Advisor app, and apparently I lost my mind because I was still logged in as available on live chat. And I forgot I could swear I logged off, but anyway, I'm back. So I was on Melly Mercy's question. If she's still here, please let me know. Um, I do see that a few more people came in while I was out. So with my readings, I don't use birth dates or zodiac signs. So if you're wanting to know about somebody, I'm gonna need their name, their first name or their initial. So Melly Mercy, are you still here? I know there's a delay for some people, so she might be back in later. So Alexandria, are you still here? Hello, King. Give me one moment. I'm trying to see if um I guess they left, but I'm gonna need for them to be in here in order for me to answer the question. Um so I'm gonna get Nancy first if she's still in here, and then I'll get to King, and then Danielle if you're still here. Um I was on Melly Mercy, but she must have left out while I stepped out for a minute. Um okay. Let me get Nancy, and then I'm gonna do King, and then Nancy, King, and Danielle. I'm gonna do it that way. Because if I don't type that, I'm gonna forget it. Hope yours is good too. Mine is okay. It's been a quiet one, but okay. So you wanted to know? I have to scroll back up and look. I thought I had logged off of that app. I really did. Um, does he want to stay with me? And his name is Shing. Hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Um, interesting. I don't know why, but I feel like you might already know the. Okay. I ended up. I do this every time. I ended up looking into Nancy. I thought I said I was gonna do King first, but hi Ebony. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I do this every single time. I'm gonna go ahead and do Nancy. I could swear I said I was doing King, but apparently Spirit says she might need it more. So Nancy, your first card is Take Action. And then you have the Deva's card. Now, because I don't use this deck often, that is just a card I'm not familiar with. So I'm not gonna give you the meaning from the book, but what I am gonna do is look and see what the overall meaning is and tell you what I feel it means for you. Um, I just picked this deck back up and started using it again. So that's interesting because I just flipped to it and it literally says it's a card to take action. And this is also saying take action. So, what I feel from that is that it's not like something that's already there. Like his mind is not set on long term at the moment. However, you could do something to get him to think in that light. Um, because literally, I don't know if you could see it because it says if you can see that little sentence up there, it says take appropriate action. So that's a big sign because both of these mean the same thing. Um, so right now he's not actively thinking long term, but there are things you could do to get him to start thinking in that perspective. So I'm gonna say, does he want to stay with you? He does for the moment for now. But certain action. So And this also focuses on your crown chakra with that thing at the top, that little crystal and that circle at the top. So you kind of already know what you're needing to do. So yeah, for now, yes, he does. But it's like certain things you say or do can get him to change that. It's like right now he's wanting to stay with you, but his mind is not on long term, if that makes sense. So that was Nancy's card or cards. So I'm gonna give everybody two cards. It's gonna be from two different decks. So who did I say? King, and then after King is Danielle, and um Melly Mercy and Alexandria. If you're still in here, please let me know. Hello, Trinity. Okay, so King, you want to know if your girlfriend is going to take you back soon. Now, my definition of soon and yours could be two different things. So, I will look into it. I feel like she's going to, but I'm going to clarify that with my cards. What did I do with that deck? Just give me 1 second. Oh, there it is. So I hope that made sense, Nancy. You're welcome. I do have a little process when I shuffle, so do bear with me. Oh, Brianna, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. I hope you're doing well today. If I'm not addressing you right away, it's I literally am for some reason not seeing everybody. And then I'm wrapped up in this, so but yes, I will try to acknowledge everybody. But if I don't, please don't take it personally. I'm not trying to ignore you. But yeah, I feel like she is, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna answer your questions first. And then well, my abilities are in sync with the cards, but what I want to do is, you know, see if I get that energy without them first, and then hmm. Okay, Brianna, I'll get you after Danielle. And if anybody else has a question that hasn't gotten one yet, just leave your question down, and I will get to it when I'm done with this with King. Apparently, I had my volume down the whole time, so if you did not hear me, that is why. I was just talking a few seconds ago. Did anybody hear me? Because I just realized I had my volume turned off. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Um. So King, um, pretty much she's already given you the answer to this question you're asking. Um, and you needed clarity, and that's good. But yeah, she pretty much in a way told you she was by telling you she was even thinking about it. Um, so you have the if you believe card. I know it's easier said than done to have faith. Um, but she's already given you some inkling that she's going to return, so do believe in that. And then you have the truth card. So she's already told you. She's already said she, even if she says she's just thinking about it, she's already told you she's coming back. So yes. I don't necessarily, like I said, my perception of soon and your perception of soon may be two different things. Um I don't know why, but I get 6 with you, so that could be 6 weeks. I don't think it's months, no. 6 weeks, 6 days, or the 6th day of a month. Um, and it could also be soon after, but for some reason I do get 6. So yeah, she's coming back. She's already pretty much told you, even though she did say she was just thinking about it, but she literally said she is. So yeah, she'll be back. Okay. Um, you're welcome. I hope it made sense and I hope your holiday is good. So who did I say? Danielle, yours was does Paul have feelings for me? What did you say I don't need his birthday, but I thought I just picked up on something. You said that he is he the Aries or are you the Aries? Okay. Um, so I don't need that information. However, sometimes I can pick up on certain things. I went back to look at your question and it says Aries dealing with Sag. So um I think I was getting some information about him. But anyway, uh so does he still have feelings for you? I think that's what you said. Let me look one more time. Yeah. The reason why I asked to clarify that is because I was Aries is not the month of May, I do know, but for some reason I was picking up on something with May for him. I mean, it's close to Aries, but I don't think that's what that's about. So your first one, Danielle, is get more information, which is what you're trying to do now. But um, when I get this other card out, I think I already know what that means for you, but I'm gonna still. Did I shuffle this already? Nope. Um, um, this card is likely gonna mean something different for everybody. So, King, are you still here? I'm still working on Danielle, but I've been trying to get in touch with Natalie K. I had my last live before this one. It's deleted. I had deleted it because somebody decided to read on me, and it was a good reading, and they were very accurate. However, I got too comfortable and started spilling too much stuff about my business, so I felt like I had to get rid of that. But yeah, I was wanting to tell you that she ended up being correct about my results back from the doctor. They were actually very good. So if you can catch her, I don't. She don't have any contact information. I left her mine, but she never got back in touch with me. But if you ever get in touch with her, in other words, I'm telling you that what she was telling you was likely real. Not that I ever um, doubted it, but yeah. Yeah, she was. I had no faith about those test results though. But she ended up being correct. Everything came back normal except for my iron, and that's going to be easy for me to fix. But other than that, all the big stuff I was worried about, she was very, very correct. I've been trying to catch her just so I can tell her um, that she was right, but I can't get in touch with her. Okay, so Danielle. So you might look at me crazy when I give you the second one because it literally means the same thing as this other card. Let's just get more information card. You have the source card. This could be about it is literally about getting more information too, but it could be about going to a higher source like God or archangels or um some type of spirit. Um what else? God, archangels, ascended masters, goddesses, anything of that nature. Um so this to me when it says if when you're asking if he has feelings for you, I wouldn't say he's hiding something. But he's like, hmm. There's like a piece of information. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical about that information, King. Not with you, but if she were to say that to me, I would literally laugh because that with this particular guy, that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I think she was really good though. But yeah, so when it comes to if he has feelings for you, I'm gonna say yes, but um, there is something that you definitely need to get more information about. Um, and also this is saying to pay attention to his actions. Um, But yeah, I'm gonna say he does, but kind of be cautious at the same time because he's got a lot going on. And there's stuff. It's not nothing bad or anything that would kind of mess you two up together, but it is something that could make a big difference if you knew about it. So just kind of get. You don't have to get it from him. Like I said, you can get it from a divine source, a higher power, um, or just kind of pay attention to the way he acts and what he says. Take everything to heart and be cautious. But yeah, I do feel like he does. You're welcome. But yeah, when you get two cards and they mean pretty much the same thing, that's a big sign. So that's what that is. So I hope that helped. Um, I'm trying to see. So Trinity, I'm gonna get Trinity and then Brianna Love. Ebony, if you have a question, you can post yours. And whoever else hasn't gotten one, you could also leave yours down. So Trinity, and Brianna Love. So you asked, I think you asked something about music. Is music my career? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get to everybody though, so don't worry. Okay. Um, so is music your career? Mm, this might be a dumb question, but do you know somebody in the industry? They're not necessarily big, but they may just be local or something. I feel like you already know somebody that's doing it. If not, that's coming up. I am gonna answer your question though, but I want to see what you have to say about that first. Okay. I was just about to ask you if it was a John. So it is a J name, but it's not John. I was literally about to say John before you said that. Okay. Um, so Joyner Lucas, am I saying that right? I don't know if you're gonna meet him, but you clarified something close to what I was gonna say. So um let's just say if you want this to be your career, you have the power to be successful in it. Um, but I am going to clarify with my cards. Uh, so it's close to John because I was literally going to say John, but then I was like, nope, let's not even go there. But um, like, I scare some people when I'm like, I try not to, but I scare a lot of people when I get names like that. Um, Sometimes they're not going to be, right to the T, but they'll be close to it. So, okay. It could just be something I picked up on. It may not be nothing coming up with that. Uh, but you can look into it, maybe. So I am just shuffling to clarify. Okay. So Ebony, I'll get you after Brianna Love. It's okay. Okay. I'm not gonna flip that one over yet because I wasn't even supposed to do that one yet. But yeah, I don't really see why it couldn't be your career. The only thing that would really just be standing in your way would be pretty much yourself. Because I don't see why you just can't do it. I mean, I know it's not too easy, but to get into, but nowadays, all you have to do is just know somebody and you're in there. Helpful. Okay. So you got the helpful people card. And then, whoops, purification. So Trinity, like I literally just said before this flipped over, nowadays all you have to do is just know the right people. I don't know if this joiner person is who could possibly help you. I did pick up on him. I didn't have his name completely right, but it was very close. Um, hmm, if he's having an event or something nearby, I would try to go to that. I'm not saying you'll have any type of communication with him, but um, just being there might help you get some resources and help you get into the industry somehow. Um, Purification is like washing your hands from certain people that's currently in your life. People that are bad for business in your case. And then it says pretty much get with people that can help you. So you're needing to wash your hands from a few people you're already dealing with. And then business wise, I'm feeling like, but it could be something else. And then helpful people. So yeah. Hello, Clee. So I do see that music is something that you could be in. It is something that you can be very successful in. But like I said, the right people will be helpful. And yeah, and again, if you know of somebody that is in, um, I don't know why, but I feel like, yes, quickly, you can ask a specific question if you have one. I am doing specific questions today. But if you just want general, I can do that too. Um, but yeah, I hope that made sense. Trinity. But yeah, just some people that you're dealing with, they have good intentions, but they're not necessarily good for business and good. They're not good candidates to help you get into the music industry. In other words, so so I'm Brianna Love. It's Brianna Love and then Ebony, and then I'm gonna do Clee Clee. Ooh, for the rest of November. I'm just writing that down so I know who I'm getting next. Um, I hate that Alexandria and Millie Mercy left because. Mm, okay, so Brianna Love, you asked. I'll have to go back and scroll up. What can you do to connect more with your spirit guides? So before I start, Brianna, are you here? Okay, so you want to know what you can do to connect more with your spirit guides or to connect better. I am just shuffling, so bear with me. And I'm dropping cards everywhere, so. So apparently a lot of cards wants to pop out for you, Brianna. Not necessarily a bad thing though. For some reason, I'm going to keep that one out because I feel like it'll make sense with you in some way. That's like the 15,000 card that wanted to jump out for you, Brianna. So you might have a lot going on. But I feel like that's like, I don't know, it's got something to do with your mindset. Okay, so Brianna. So this was one of the pop-out cards. I did put most of them back, but I kept one of them out. It is improving health. Does that make sense to you in any way? It could be talking about um like your abilities kind of playing a role, like it's draining you really, really badly. Um, does anybody in your family have any health problems? I'll try not to read on that, but this card came up, so that's why I'm asking. Mm, okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask about anxiety and depression, something along those lines, but I don't want to give diagnoses and stuff because people are not happy about that sometimes. Um, but yeah, you have personal power too, and you have take action. Now, I was only gonna pull two cards, but there's literally like a lot of them that fell out. I did keep this one out because it stuck with me really strongly. So what you could do to connect with them more, since this says personal power, I feel like you um um, personal feelings kind of get in the way when you're trying to connect with them, and that's it's supposed to happen when you're reading for yourself. But like I feel like you're trying to look into other things, but then your judgment is clouded by something that's going on with you personally. So kind of block those personal issues out when you're trying to look into something that has nothing to do with you. So I feel like you're trying to look into things that don't involve you necessarily. And while you're doing that, you're going off of something. Spirit is giving you something that relates to you more than what it is you're looking into. It could be Trinity. We are in a live chat. So that will happen where I will cross the energy. So I could have been talking about him. But she did say, but yeah, I just got mixed up for a second. Okay, so that is you. Um, but yeah, it could be. It's either that guy. Okay, yeah. So it's either that guy or the one that you mentioned before, because his name is also close to John. It doesn't necessarily have to be right on that exact name. It could be close. So it could be him or it could be the John that you just mentioned. But but yeah. But Brianna, um, hmm. Um, Brianna, give me 1 second because my head is starting to hurt. Um, I'm just listening to my spirit guides, by the way. So just give me one moment. I am gonna try not to read into that specifically because that's really gonna put my energy at whack, and I'll probably have to log off. Um, okay. So it looks like you kind of might need to pull back from trying to like look into stuff intentionally. Like if something comes up, it comes up, but just trying to scan stuff on purpose, I think you need a break from that. But yeah, improving health could also be about a need to um, grieve. So that could also be it. Um, you also got to take action too. So, but Brianna Love, give me 1 second, King. Was this a and I could be wrong. Was this a woman? that passed. It feels like a woman. It feels like a woman. Well, King, everybody connects. Okay. Mm, Let me see where the woman is coming from. Now, Gabriel is a unisex name. It can often be. So, um, does a woman make sense to you though? Because I got a woman. This is not to say that anybody's a woman is about to die. No. I don't know why I get a woman. But yeah, anyone in particular that you're close with, that's a woman that passed in the past. Because if they didn't die recently, it's somebody that's actually with me right now. But yeah, we all connect differently to our spirit guides, and we'll all hear them in different ways. So I'm not exactly sure how you could actually listen to them on purpose. Like they'll just most of them just come out of nowhere and start giving you information. Mm, because I had absolutely no teacher for this. It came and I learned how to deal with it on my own. But we all, for the most part, connect differently. So there is a woman. Okay. I'm trying to see how that would make sense because, or I could be on somebody else's energy. That could be what it is. Interesting. Mm, um, Trinity, that's a good question. But okay. Hmm, it may be a woman that's got to do with your nephew though, because I'm not feeling that this woman is that much older. But yeah, Trinity, um, all souls are different. Some are not ready to quite be called upon so soon after death. Some, well, actually, sometimes, most of the time, the soul is already gone before they a great deal before they even pass away physically. Um, no, I wouldn't say the next day go asking, for a message from them because oftentimes it's not gonna be that strong. I wouldn't recommend the next day or the day of. I would wait. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I could be on somebody else Brianna though. So that could be it. I don't think it's anything bad, no. It's just something that spirit does to let me know that I'm connected to somebody, not necessarily meaning anything. Um, but yeah, I would wait. Like I said, all souls are different, but I would wait maybe I would say wait a few weeks at least after somebody's departed. Um, Now you possibly can pick up on their energies and stuff soon after, even the day of, but I wouldn't do it while it's still fresh. I would wait a little while. I am one that can't really connect to deceased energies intentionally. They just come to me. Um, and they just pop up out of nowhere. Sometimes they even come through tarot cards. So, um, but yeah, I would kind of wait just a little bit. I wouldn't do it very soon after. Maybe even a month or two. But a few weeks is fine. Just don't do it right after they've died. I don't recommend that. Um okay, so Ebony, are you still here? And then Cleekly. And then if anybody hasn't asked a question and would like to just leave your question down and I will get to it. Yes, blah blah. I am about to answer a question though for somebody, so um may have to. Okay, so Ebony, you wanted to know if you were going to keep a position for the next year. You can leave your question down though, and I'll look at it. But yes, I will try to get to everybody. Okay. So I may not be able to do what will happen between you and a person for the rest of a time period. Cause that's a lot. That would literally be a whole reading. But I can give you some glimpses because we have a lot of free will, and in a live chat that is hard to look into for one specific person when there's multiple people in here. But I can give you glimpses and things like that. So I'm on Ebony now, and then after Ebony, if Cleekly is still here, I will be on her, and then blah blah and Jalen. And if I've missed somebody, um just let me know. I am also having a sale, which will be over in a few hours. So I did post an announcement on the community page, not community page, but where you can post stuff. So, but if you go to my channel and you would like to know what it is, just go to the community tab on my channel and the post to be there. Just a little last minute something for Thanksgiving. Opportunity. So, Ebony, your first card is opportunity. Um, so I feel like you can keep that position. Um, However, I'm seeing that you don't actually have to. You could literally, I feel like more doors are about to open up for you soon. Um, I don't know why I see February. Um, I see more prospects for you around that time. But for the most part, I feel like you can keep that position, but you don't have to. But I'm going to clarify. So, yes, you can and you will keep it. That's if you want it, though. If you don't want it, you don't have to stay there. Because I do see up. If it's just something you are needing to stay in right now, like I mentioned, for the most part, you can stay in that position and you will, but like you don't just have to. I think you get what I'm saying. Let me see. Uh, I'm just dropping cards. So, okay. Um, but yeah, you can keep it if you want it now. But there are other opportunities coming up for you, so you don't have to keep it. But you have energy balance also. This card came up earlier for somebody. Um for you though, I feel this is saying you are focused on too many areas. Not too many areas, but one area you're focused on too much and you're forgetting about other areas of your life. So that's a message for you to kind of take a step back and put attention on another aspect. But yeah, as far as that job, you can keep it. Happy Thanksgiving, blah blah, and everybody. But yeah. Um, so I hope that makes sense. Just making sure my cards are right side up. So who did I say? I think I said blah blah and then Jalen. Again, if I miss somebody, let me know. Cleekly, I think. Cleekly, sorry. Cleekly and then blah blah and then Jalen. You're welcome. Let me type that before I forget. Um, I remember you asking something about love, Clee, but I cannot remember what it was. I'm gonna scroll up. That's too far up. Okay, I found it. Hmm. So, Clee, your first one is ask your angels. Um, I'm gonna see what that is specifically telling you with another card. If I can stop dropping them everywhere. For the rest of November, though, again, I can give you glimpses, but for like that big of a time frame, that's a full out reading, and that's gonna take a lot of time and energy. So, in free chat, it might not free chat, but live chat, it might not be as uh accurate. There are too many people. There are a lot of other energies in here. So, three. Okay, so this is a card that came up for somebody else earlier. And you have purification. So, for the, again, I can't do the whole for the rest of the month, but I can give you glimpses. So, it's saying for you to ask a higher power, ask your angels. You've been given signs, but you're kind of choosing to ignore them. There's a need for you to wash your hands, not from a specific person, but from a specific situation involving that specific person or maybe even yourself. Um, as far as what to expect generally overall for your love life for some of November, for some of the rest of November, I do see a positive change coming. Whatever is going on right now is going to shift. Like if somebody's not acting the way that you want them to act, they're gonna with this purification, they're gonna start changing so slowly but surely in the way that you are wanting. But this is also telling you it's a situation that you are needing to let go of about that person. Um, and just keep paying attention to signs and symbols that have been throwing at you, throwing themselves at you. So yeah. So yeah, with that purification, no one is coming though. It's just a matter of you needing to let go of something specific that has happened recently or maybe in the past or involving this specific person. And then, but yeah, I do see a change slowly but surely. It's not going to happen all at once, but it's going to be a slow process. Um, so I hope that helps. Yeah, I understand that. But yeah, but before I let you go, Clee, and you're welcome. Is March of a significant month for you? Okay. Interesting. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's sometimes that I get information from my guides out of nowhere just to let me know I'm connected to you. So, um, but yeah, something said March. I've learned not to second guess anything. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Where is that list? Um, so yeah. Blah blah. Are you still here? You asked something about love too, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, and Amanda, she asked something too. Hold on, blah blah. I'm gonna get to you in a second, but I ended up forgetting all about Amanda and her question. So y'all may have to remind me though, because I'm kind of not. Uh, yeah, my memory is not good. Um, so you asked, can you please tell me what will happen between Colin and I for the rest of the year? Okay. Um, I forgot about Amanda. I think uh, I have her email address, so I'll just email her if she doesn't come back. Um, okay. You're welcome, Cleefly. Yeah. But yeah, I do see a positive change. It's not gonna happen like just hit you full force all in one day, no, but it's gonna be baby steps. Okay. So that card came up for somebody earlier. I wish I knew where my pendulum is somewhere in here. God. Jesus. I keep dropping cards. I'm still here, just shuffling, so bear with me. Um, So blah blah. Before I get this second card out, why do I feel like a off and on type of thing with y'all? With you and I think you said his name was Colin. It feels very back and forth. Hmm. Just trying to see how that can make sense because you're saying that you're not sure. So just give me a second. Could possibly be. I don't know. It feels very. It might be both of you though, trying to figure it out because I feel it feels like it's in a way where he's like one or both of you are back and forth, not just in thinking, in your feelings. It's like somebody's in and out. So if since it's coming out that way, it could be that both of you are debating how you feel. Or it's possible that the off and on is about to start. But yeah. So what is gonna happen? Oftentimes these messages do not make sense right away. Um it takes people time to really just see to get how they resonated. So it takes me time too. Sometimes I'll do a reading and then after I have sent the person they're reading, I'm like, because I will tell you if something doesn't make sense to me while I'm reading for you. Um, I've done that in the middle of doing, a reading by email, and it takes me time to relay it to you in the way it's supposed to be relayed. It makes sense. And then I'm like, oh, so that's what that meant for her. And then I possibly might go back and send them the message and let them know that that's why that came up because oftentimes it's not going to come to me right away. But you have get more information and then illusion. And illusion is pretty much separating fantasy from reality. Um, I got something about money before I pulled these. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but money came up. Not a bad thing, no. But it just came up. It could be an area somebody's focusing on, but yes, butterfly. If you have a specific question, you can leave, and I'm doing specific questions today. Um, just give me 1 second, blah blah. I'm trying to see what this combination is for you exactly. I feel like it's more because you're wanting more. Um, because you feel like you're not gonna get it though. Um, that's where I feel that comes in. I think illusion is how you are feeling. Um, you're wanting more of something, but you might be afraid to ask for it from him, maybe. Um, or you feel like it's so far out of reach. Um, But we'll just get more information. It's something you're wanting from him, and you're afraid to ask. Um, that's not where the money thing comes from. No, comes from no. But it's something. It may be more attention. It's more of something. So yeah, pretty much my message for you is to not be afraid to open up to him and ask him specific things. Um, because it's illusion card, I feel like that's how you feel. I don't feel like that's your outcome. I feel like that's how you're feeling. So for the rest of the month, I can tell you what to focus on for the rest of the month, yes, but to tell you what's going to happen for the rest of the month, that will require more cards and more detailed reading. But something you can focus on is learning how to not be afraid to ask him certain things, like um, just whatever it is, because I feel like you can get more from him than you think. Not like in a greedy type way, just asking him certain questions and um, even asking him for help sometimes. But yeah, that's what I feel like that means for you. So Jalen is next, and then Butterfly. You're welcome. So I'm not on Butterfly yet, but not his birth date. But is he like older than you, Butterfly? Or he acts like it? Because I'm being shown somebody is like older than the other. Mm. So is it the same year? So same year, different months. Mm, okay. Well, technically, yeah, he is older, but I was getting his birthday is a couple of days before mine. Interesting. Um, but yeah, let me get to Jalen's question and then I'll get Butterfly because Jalen has been waiting for a while. Jalen then Butterfly. I'm just writing that down so I don't forget. And if I missed somebody, please let me know. I want to know why has he been so distant. So Jalen, could you provide me with this person's name? I think you told me his name if I'm not mistaken, but I don't see it. Or if you don't want to give the name, an initial is fine as well. Okay. Um, okay. Um, so why has he been so distant? So these may not be enough to tell you why, but I will try to. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, I didn't necessarily need that information. Sometimes I pick up on stuff. So he's just like what, 10, about 11 months older than you then? I don't know why, but I didn't get that it was like a month thing. I got years, but maybe that's just the way he acts. I don't know. So yeah, technically he is older, but I was thinking more of a year type of thing. But mm, okay, so Jalen. So Jalen, have you reached out to him, or have you been giving him space or something? Or you've reached out and he's not really replying back? Yeah, I know that feeling, butterfly. Trust me. Um, source. Why does this card keep coming up for everybody? Let's get more information. Get more information. Um. So Jalen, you have it's up to you, and then you have the source card. Um. So I was asking those questions, Jalen, to try to clarify something I may have been picking up. Like, when was the last time you spoke? Is it a distance thing, like how he's acting in person, or is it like a distance thing, how he's acting when you're trying to talk to him and stuff when he's not there? Hello, Bridget. So I don't work with zodiac signs or birth dates, and I don't intentionally give out time frames here unless they just pop up. I will need to look into it to see if he's even going to do that at all before I can give you a win. Um, but Jalen, are you still here? I'm needing to know that answer because I'm trying to get a clear answer for you, Jalen. What type of distant is it? Is it him being distant when he's away and you're reaching out to him and stuff, or is it a distance like the way he's acting in person? Like he's maybe acting cold towards you in person. Ah, okay. Well, so I get the it's up to you card first for you. Um, so for you, I feel um pretty much he'll possibly come around. Yeah, I pretty much got that perception with this card here. Of you saying something but he's not replying. Um This tells me though for you to kind of give him some space. I wouldn't say anything else to him. Um, he's also been busy with other stuff with this source card. This is a card telling you to pray to a higher power, angels, archangels, God, goddesses, things of that nature, ascended masters, um, ancestors, things like that, and kind of get more information because there is a reason, a specific reason why he has not been talking to you. Um, but yeah, this it's up to you as saying to give him space. The more space you give, the more he will want to interact with you. Um, I feel like this him not talking to you is first of all, I get he's kind of depressed. That I don't know if it's the holiday or whatever it is, but it's like a very depressive type of energy. So he doesn't want to talk to many people. So it's not just you. Um, but yeah, give him space. If he, I would say, I'm wanting to say 2 weeks. If you don't hear anything or hear much from him in 2 weeks, um, then the last day of that second week would be maybe a better time for you to reach out. But for right now, I feel like you may need to step back a little bit. And he just learned a piece of information. This is also what I get with this for him. He just learned something and it's keeping him um shut off and isolated from certain people, pretty much the rest of the world. I don't know what it is, but he just found out something, or maybe he lost something or somebody recently, and that's keeping him shut away. So, yeah, because I did get education too, but that to me says that he just found something out that kind of hurt him in some way. But yeah, just give him space. And I know that's hard, but by the end of that second week, if you're not hearing anything, go ahead and reach out to him again. Put space in between your contact, definitely. If I may ask, when was the last time you reached out to him and he didn't say anything? I feel like it was a few days ago, if it wasn't today. Okay. Yeah, I would wait. Mm, no problem. Okay, so uh, Butterfly and Bridget. So I think you asked if somebody named Marcus or well, it was a yeah, Marcus, if he still has or if he ever had feelings for you. Um Hi Sky Blue, happy Thanksgiving to you too. If anybody has a question and they haven't asked one yet, just leave it down and I will get to it. So right now I'm doing Butterfly, and then after Butterfly I'll be doing Bridget. and whoever leaves a question down first. I guess I'll just do it like whoever sends their question first. But I will get to everybody. I will try to. Okay. So it looks like deep down butterfly. I'm gonna clarify it with another card and to give you the exact answer you're trying to get. But your first one here is listen to your intuition. So that tells me you already pretty much know deep down the answer to that question. But even when we know stuff deep down, we okay. Sky Blue, if do you have his name or the username he uses online? His username is fine too if you don't know his actual name. Because his zodiac sign won't be enough for me to go off of. Okay. Okay. So butterfly, before I tell you what I feel with this completely, are you seeing him now? Because I know you said if he ever had feelings for you, that's kind of an indication that you're two not currently involved. Or maybe you are and you're just not exactly sure how he feels about you, but seems like it sounds like you're not talking to him at all right now. Okay. Um so do I feel like he ever had feelings for you? Yes. That's something you already know though. But speaking of now though, I wouldn't say those feelings are completely lost. However, he's in a period of time, you have self love here. He's in a period of time where he's not, um, I wouldn't say not focused on love, but he's not 100% focused on you. Um, and this is where this comes in. This is telling you to kind of show compassion and have love for yourself for the time being because his focus is really not on, I guess you can say not on love generally. But yes, he did in the past have feelings for you. He did have feelings for you around that time. But right now it's kind of like a thing of where he's not focused on it to the point where you kind of need to just worry about yourself for a little while. But yes, he did. When you're saying if he had feelings for you in the past, he did. And they can redevelop at some point. But right now, Spirit is saying to kind of focus on loving yourself. Um, but yeah, but yes to your question of if he did, if he ever did. Um, well, butterfly, I don't feel like it's over 100%, but what this is saying is to let it go for now and focus on you. Get once you get your energy and your eyeballs off of what he's doing, he'll sense that. That's just how the universe works, and he'll probably pop back up. But but right now he's not actively thinking, about trying to work things out right now, not actively. But that could happen at some point. But right now, it's telling you to focus on you. That's how it usually happens. I know that's like a generic saying, but because people told me that, I didn't believe that. But then I actually did it, and it actually worked. And as soon as I stopped worrying about what he was doing and how he was feeling, I can get him to stop calling and texting. So, gotta give it some time. Now, for right now, yes, it is over, but I don't feel like that's going to be 100% down the line. You're just going to have to give it time and focus on your life and things that you need to do for now, and then revisit it at the situation at a later time. Okay, so Bridget. And then after Bridget is Sky Blue. And again, if I missed somebody, please let me know and leave a question. Um, Okay, so Bridget, are you still here? You're welcome. I'm not saying to just completely forget about him because that's probably not going to happen if you have feelings for him. But it's like try not to be stuck on him 24/7 every day out the week, things like that. I know it's hard, but okay. So Bridget, I recall you asking about somebody named Michael. Um, I don't remember what the exact question was, so I am gonna scroll back up. Um, if you want to retype it though, you can. You too. There it is. I like to know when does Michael. Okay, when will Michael come? Okay, so I may not be able to do a time frame. Um, here because that it can take some time to get. Sometimes they will just pop up for no reason. If I get it that way, I could give you one. But first, with when questions though, I have to look into if this is going to happen at all. Because in order to tell you when, we have to see if it's even going to take place. Um, and all readers are different, but I just tell you what I see. They may, but yeah, I hope I'm not making you blush. Because I mean, I know what you're going through though, but it's just like I had to get out of that mindset. And when I did, sure enough, someone started blowing my phone up. Okay. So does this person know because people have different definitions of what a crush is. So is this a crush that you're actually involved with or just somebody you like and they don't know and they don't know you like them? Like what type of crush is it? I feel like it's a situation where you possibly where they don't know. And I could be wrong, but that's just what I feel. You're not disturbing. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's just how dudes are. I think that's my aunt. Okay. But does he know that you like him though? Is what I'm asking. So he's just a friend, but you have a crush on him. He has no idea you have a crush on him. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So you just think that he knows. I don't. For the most part, I actually don't think he has a clue. But I mean, he could. I'll check, double check. Why does this keep coming up for everybody? Jesus. That's odd. That's a very popular card today. Um, so Bridget, your first one is get more information. um, let me see. I don't turn that down some, please. I'm on a live stream if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think he knows. I really think he's oblivious. And most guys will know, but they'll get a feeling about it. But I really feel like he's playing. He might just be playing dumb. But as of him as of him knowing 100%, I don't think so. What? Hold on. Here. Uh-huh. Hey, Dark Knight. I have. I'm gonna write it down in a minute. Okay, so does he know, or not asking, does he know? We're asking if he does, and possibly when he will tell her that. Okay, I got distracted. Uh, Affirmations. Yeah, like I mentioned, he doesn't. I mean, I could see where you think he knows, but I'm not feeling that he literally has absolutely no clue. Unless he's just playing like he's dumb, he really doesn't know. You have get more information, and then you have affirmations. This him being in this meditative, if that's a word, I think I said that wrong, but him being in this state where he's meditating, this is saying he has no clue, as well as the get more information card. Um, um, I don't feel like he's going to confess anything. He possibly will if you come forward and say, "Hey, I have a crush on you," or "I like you." Yeah, I understood it. Um, if you possibly come forward to him and tell him how you're feeling, that may force him to kind of open up and tell you, "Hey, I feel the same way." But he literally, with these two, and like I said before these came out, he doesn't know, unless he's just acting like he doesn't. But I get really strongly he literally does not know that you like him. Um, if you're wanting it to happen sometime soon, you're going to need to, and I know it's scary, but if you're waiting on him to tell you, I don't see him just coming right out and doing that. I feel like it's going to take you to tell him, "Oh, I like you," and from there he'll tell you how he feels. I feel like that's how that's going to happen. Mm. I'm gonna see though if he actually. I'm gonna see. He doesn't know you like him. That doesn't mean he doesn't like you. That just means he doesn't know that you feel that way. So I am gonna pull you one more to see if he does, because that's not the question you asked, but I'm kind of curious. Perfect timing. Mm, so yeah, I don't feel like he likes you right now. No, but that's coming up. That's gonna develop. The more you talk to him, or if you get to hang out with him, the more you're in his energy, that's gonna develop. But he literally has no clue that you like him. But yeah, it's coming up that he'll start feeling that same way. He doesn't feel that way now, no, but he's going to. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Sky blue. So sky blue and then sky blue and dark night. So I'm just putting that down so I remember who I'm getting to next. Oh, hi, Nikki. I asked you, I was trying to answer your question first when I first got onto the stream, but you weren't. You're welcome, Bridget. Um, but you had left the room, I guess. Zodiac signs and birth dates, I don't really typically use those to connect. I would need his name or an initial to really have a strong connection with that. Okay. Because you just given me a zodiac sign that could particularly be, that might not be talking about any sign in particular. That could just be talking about, oh, does this certain sign like me? Without a name next to it, that could be any person that has that sign. So that's why I asked for the name. Um, okay, so I gotta get Sky Blue and Dark Knight next, and then after Sky Blue and Dark Knight will be Nikki Aquarius. And again, if I missed anybody, please let me know and just leave your question and I will get to you. So you're welcome. I'm trying to see Sky Blue. What did you ask? Oh, it was somebody named Eric that you met online. Okay, for Sky Blue. So you're wanting to know if you and that person are going to develop something. Let me go back up and look. I would like to know, do you see this Taurus guy? I recently saw a picture of yesterday online and getting to know each other uh, on a deeper level. So I'm assuming you have not reached out to this person or anything. You just seen a picture of him. God, that water does not taste right. Okay. When you say connected, you mean you reached out, or was it like a match type of thing on a dating website? Or I just asked these questions so I could, better understand while I'm looking into it, and I can give you a clearer answer. Because spirit won't reveal every single thing. Oh, okay. Facebook. Gotcha. Interesting. I don't feel that exactly, but I'm gonna clarify with some cards to get more information. But I mean, in like if you maybe start talking to him, possibly. But if you're just waiting on him, I don't really see it. But I'm going to check anyway. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's possible. What? Um, it may not be on his page, but I do feel like he. Mm, I feel like he's seeing somebody though with this first card that came up. Well, do you feel you will message him? That's a free will type of thing. So, I mean, I can tell you maybe I see you doing it, but you could easily just change your mind and prevent that. So, but let me look and see. So far, I'm feeling like he's either with somebody or he's having some type of, they're having issues though. He is seeing somebody, but it's like it's either not solid or something happened not long ago and they're trying to work past it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, no, I don't know, but I know what you mean. Um, but yeah, I'm not saying for you to. I'm just saying that I feel like he's dealing with somebody. You don't have to get into that if you don't want to. Um, but yeah, but I don't feel like he's that type of guy anyway to do a third party type of thing. It may not be serious, whatever he's in, but I do definitely feel like somebody's in the picture. Because I know a lot of people don't put that on their pages that they're seeing somebody. Because I'm seeing somebody and I don't have it on my page. It just depends. Uh, um, I mean, if you want to, you can reach out to him because I'm not a robot. I can't get stuff wrong. I do feel like he is with somebody, or dealing with somebody. However, it may be something different. You have the Tree of Life. I don't work with this deck a lot, so I'm not going to read the full meaning of the card out of the book. What I'm going to do is get a glimpse of the meaning out of the book and tell you what I feel like it means for you specifically. So you have uh let me find Tree of Life. There it is. So it says create strong foundations to support future goals and aspirations. I don't know if you can see that. I've had this deck for a little while, but it's one that I have just not really just used a lot. So some of the cards make no sense to me. Um yeah, it also says that it's about planning future steps and being patient and living in the present. Planning future steps but not getting too ahead of yourself. You want to focus on what's going on now too. um so with that being said, with him in particular, I don't see anything with you and him. However, if you want to message him, you can. But I don't. mm, I'm not seeing it. But like, if you really just feel it, you can go for it. So, yeah, it does talk about going, creating new foundations. So I think there is somebody else out there for you. Um, so I hope that makes sense. Um, let's see. So who did I say that was next? So Dark Knight, if you're still here, let me know. You're welcome. I try to be honest about what I see. Sometimes it's an unfortunate answer, but life is not all about rainbows and sunshine and flowers and pot of gold, unfortunately. Okay. Dark Knight. How so Dark Knight. You said my lover Teeny. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. She's been holding back her emotions after I told her how I really feel. Will she open up to me with her real feelings? I have to go back and read that again for some reason. Let me read that one more time. Uh, okay. Okay, so Dark Knight, you're wanting to know, will she open up to you with her real feelings? I don't know why I keep dropping all these cards. So Nikki Aquarius, I'm gonna get you after Dark Night. And then it looks like that's it, unless some other people pop up. Um, Dark Knight. So actually, this card popped out for you while I was shuffling. Like I didn't keep it out, just because, but it looks like it was meant for you. It says the situation will improve. The situation will improve. That gives you a yes answer so far, but we're going to see what this next card says. So, um, so yeah, it's gonna be a slow process. So she will start opening up. However, it's not gonna hit you all at one time. Because when you say improve, it's like steps forward. It's not something that's gonna complete overnight. Improvement is something that you're gonna have to constantly edit before you get to the place you're wanting to be. So, let's see. I don't know why, but I was getting December. I don't know if that's when she's showing more how she really feels, or if that has to do with something else. But I was getting December. Sound. Uh, so situation will improve, and then you have the sound card. Welcome back, Alexandria. Yeah, I was calling for you earlier. I was like, maybe she'll come back because I don't like to answer the questions when you're not in the room because I'll be picking up on everybody else. And your question, I'll get to it after I have two more ahead of you, and then I'll do yours. Um, so sound in the situation will improve. And I see these, I don't know if you can see these, Dark Knight, but there's like musical symbols in this card. And I don't know if she plays certain music around you. But if she starts playing certain music around you, those are going to be one of your signs. Because she might not actually verbally tell you how she feels. She's going to do it in different ways. And one of them is going to be through music. She'll maybe start humming or singing or playing certain music around you. And the lyrics will be some of her feelings towards you. So it's going to be in different ways. Eventually, she'll get to the point where she'll say it verbally, but 100% it's not going to be verbally right off the bat. She's going to show you signs and she's going to nitpick in different little ways. But yeah, she is going to open up. Pay attention to those songs she is. I hope they're good songs, but um, for the most part, those most of those songs that she's playing is dedicated to you and how she feels about you. Hopefully, that's not some punk rock metal scary type stuff because if she's playing that, um, I hate to tell you how she would feel, but but yeah, just pay attention to the music she plays and other little different things because she's gonna, like I said, she's gonna do it in different ways. Okay. Um. Let me. What? Alicia, go play. Are you still on the phone with somebody? I'm not on the phone. Tablet? I mean, computer. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later. Um. You're welcome. Um. Where was I? Nikki Aquarius. Okay, so Nikki Aquarius. Let's see. So I'm just writing it down so I don't forget. Um, are me and this new man twin flames? Okay, so twin flames, that is kind of a situation where it might take more than a yes or no answer to actually give you a 100% something that you can take home 100%, because twin flames and soulmates are very difficult, and they're not, it's not what most people think that they are. So um but I will see. But I don't feel twin flame. I feel more of soulmates, if anything. But I'm gonna see what these say. Um. So Nikki Aquarius. Are you still here before I look into that though? Because I don't like to look into it if you're not actually in here. Because okay. Interesting. That's the first time this card has actually came up since I've been on here. So the first one you have is romance. So I'll really be able to get further clarification when I get this second one. Don't really feel twin flames. I feel like a soulmate connection, like an in the moment type of soulmate type of thing. But let's see. Now I do have spirit guides that will often disagree with me, so I have some smart Alec guides. Trust me. Let's see. Okay. Change. So like I said, I don't feel twin flame. You do have the change card in the romance. So this person is going to bring you a lot of adventures and stuff that other people have not shown you. It is a positive, it's really strong, but it's like a in the moment type of connection. Like whatever we do, we're not going to plan anything. We're just going to go as we go. day by day. So soulmates, yes, but not twin flames. But I do feel like it is a good match for you. So I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. So Alexandria was next. Um, yeah, she was. I'm having to scroll back at the way, way top to see because okay. So you wanted to know, Alexandria, if hold on, I just had your question. If you will finally commit to a real relationship in the future, if all right, so I need his okay. So I don't need birth dates or zodiac signs. But what I will need is his name, his first name or an initial. Because the zodiac sign just really only it doesn't really give me much. Because we're not, oftentimes we're actually not even meant to be with our opposite sign or whatever sign we're compatible with. We actually may not be even meant to be with them. So, and zodiac signs are general, basically. So, yeah, that would probably. I mean, for me at least, it's not going to work for specific answers. Okay. So, why is he distant? I get it's like he doesn't say that to you all the time. He doesn't say he loves you all the time. It's like very random when he does. At least I feel that way. So I get why you're asking if he told you the truth. Um, mm, you do have. I was looking into why he was distant, but apparently Spirit wanted me to answer the other question, like if he told the truth. And you get a yes card. So because he says it randomly, it's kind of like that's why you're questioning it. He doesn't say it often. But yeah, he was telling the truth. Um, but let me see what's going on with another card here. I think I might take a log out and then come back on because I've been on here almost 3 hours. I am also running a sale. There's about 3 more hours before I'm gonna stop taking orders for that. Hmm. Well, it's weird because you got the yes card on whether he was telling the truth. So, I don't know. Now I noticed. Now I don't use birth dates or nothing like that, but I did. I don't know if that was a typo for you. Um, but you say 59 and you're born in 79. Um, Now it's not that big of an age gap. That's an okay age gap, I think. However, that could still be playing a part in it. your minds are in two different places. And actually, from my understanding, he's older than you, but you're acting more mature. So I do feel like your minds are in two different places. However, even though it looks like he is older than you, he's not acting like it. And then you have Sacred Wisdom card here. I feel like your mind is in a much more mature state than his is. With that, you're more wise. Um, but um, the distance thing, I feel, is that he is taking his mind some time to catch up with yours. Um, However, I feel like if you were to hit him up soon and be like, "Hey, I'm not gonna do all this back and forth. So it's either you want me in your life or you don't." I feel like if you broke that down to him one good time, I feel like he would stop being in and out. Um, you'll probably start to see the results you're looking for. Um, but yeah, most of it I'm seeing is the mind thing. Hmm. I would give it a little time then, and then not. If you said something today, especially, I would not say anything to him. Um, so did he answer you back with that? Okay. Um, yeah. If you've already told him twice, I wouldn't tell him again. Just I don't want to tell you to wait it out either because then you might be waiting for nothing. Um, just follow. Okay. So you told him Sunday and then you told him today, and then Sunday he said that he would try. Sunday he said he will try. Mm, I feel like I feel like he's about to. Oh, he's gonna try, but I feel like it's gonna be in like a nagging type of way. It's gonna be like he doesn't want to do it, but he's gonna do it anyway. Um, I feel like he's about to start getting on your nerves already. I don't know why I see that, but I definitely see that he's about to really, 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 really just irk you. Um, so you're gonna have to have some patience with that because he's gonna try, but he is. Okay, well, I don't know because It's like everything I'm saying, he's already doing it. So it's like it's gonna take him some time to really show exactly what you're looking for. But in any case, though, with that, follow your gut instinct. Yeah, oh yeah, I understand. I know what it's like to love somebody and then they get on your everlasting nerve. Trust me, I go through it too. But but yeah, like I said though, regardless of what he's doing right now, if he was telling you the truth, he was telling you the truth, and I know that's probably hard for you to believe. Um, but this clearly came up. So yeah, he was being honest and he does love you back. However, his mind is in a different headspace and it's to taking his mind time to catch up with yours. You're on two different speeds, two different levels to where you are, to where your level of maturity is. I'm seeing a need for you to have a lot of patience coming up because you say he's already getting on your nerves, but I'm feeling like it's about to just really be up there. So I'm only doing one question, but pretty much the advice was in um any case, just follow not your heart, but your instinct. Even if it's something that doesn't match up with your feelings for him. So with sacred wisdom, because your intuition is a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. You too, Alexandria, and thank you. So yeah, just follow your instincts and your gut. Sometimes we feel for us, but sometimes it is better to part from somebody, no matter how much love is there. Sometimes it's just not the right time to be with a certain person. So just go with your gut. That's your main message here. So I don't think anybody else has posted a question. Haven't asked it. Um, Again, I am doing a sale. I'm gonna stop taking orders at midnight Central Time for that sale. If you would like information on that sale, it'll be you can go to my channel and go to the community tab, um, and it will show a post that I just posted, and the link will be there. So visit the link. So I'm not leaving live chat yet. I'm just going over that in case somebody wants a reading outside of here. Um, so those offers won't be available after. I may go to 12:30. Go ahead and do it to 12:30, since I did do it very last minute. Just something I wanted to do for the holiday. Yeah. Turn it down, please. Can you turn it down? Hello? Can you turn it down? I wish Divine Blossoming was in here about super chat because I did tell her last time that you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to get that and a certain amount of watch time hours or minutes or whatever they call it. And I went to double check to make sure I was correct about that. And yeah, I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers to include super chat in your live streams and a certain amount of not views but watch time. So yeah, I won't be getting that anytime soon. So I really wish you'd turn it down. Okay. um, I caught myself trying to post that link to my sale if anybody was interested, but I can't get it. But but yeah. So trying to see if some log for now, and I might come back on later on, maybe in an hour or two, maybe. Um, hmm. Hmm. So yeah. Hmm. I guess I'll stay on for a few more minutes and see if um Melly Mercy comes back and Amanda, because I didn't get them. And they did have their questions out. Oh, wow. She completely misunderstood that. Turn it down.